They presently in the hospital mortuary, and we go together with the police and at the scene of crime, and we'll find out say who suspect foul play. And who suspect foul play, there are procedures. The police they go officially write a request to the pathologist for perform an autopsy. After we don't perform the autopsy, we'll be able to ascertain the cause of death, and the investigation will further if anybody so far handed to us in death.
Till we see kill stop and people face strong court action. We use Dominic JJ Tucker report.
Well, one for bringing on this story as the Ayampi them, they abandon them. They go brutally attack one honorable Parliament chief in Os, and then they take Boku property, but they run out of luck. For no more, must say get the story.
Me and Musa me and the local unit commander for the Waterloo division. We've been there one night that 5 days ago, where they go with the patrol, they go and they go attack one honorable member of parliament for constituency 056, where in our upline, Tonkolili district. So we get a message with rush go at the scene. That one was around 2:30. And it's in the events, we really missed the jump events. Go inside the room, pass the window guard. The attacker brutally attacked. Try for chap, but Sept man, the wound in the neighborhood and the one of them say, okay, now that they know say, that's not the goal. The solution where they been trying for Muna was for take tick for what papa for later. But by the time they open, we say for police team 5 days, they all run away. Okay, the police team assist the bar, take a hospital. That night. From that point, investigation begins. We say go underground. As we go underground, we get intelligence, so many intelligence. The following morning, 9, with intelligence, lead me to this man, the writer and the remote MP Salim. Then he got other names of left column together with 2 other people. Why is it later? We get other intelligence as against the real people that will go commit the offense. We go round, we able to catch this man. I don't know himself, but he was saying Akon.
Richmond.
Then this Richmond. Then we catch this one, Baba. Then we catch this one. Santigi. Abbas. Then they say Abbas ill. Now Tom Abbas, let me get the contract set. About 9 link them. When I tell you, okay, well, we go for Abbas. Yesterday night, around 11-12, we go to Maxwell Street, and then we go catch this. And the honorable member of parliament, where they go beats, where they go broke in place, now in phone this. Now this one in particular. This other phone, the honorable member of parliament, now in work in Gata. That's this one. This other one, follow, now the phone is 9 wife a phone.
LECM, this kind of case, and I'll turn their plan for do now.
This one, now investigate and charge the suspects them now courts. Because the fortunate thing is, this one with a team, what we catch first Saturday.
So now the Amos.
For now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the super, with the Abbas. Then super way now the boss. Abbas when are in super contract. And they will sell them different cells. And then at the outer police custody.
So that means the total number they 8.
You get it. This man your own team. They say they get 10 and then 3 will bring them. So it's 8 plus 3. That's it. All in 9. We get 9 now.
Okay. So how the honorable would you now?
Well, they respond to treatment. They respond to treatment. Now you phone this. Now you have phone this.
Well, as down there happen, so people know they get laughing. I say we saw now Neil Street, They are born at them go stress somebody. They end up a thief, but not to the thief no more. Waiting come on inside there. Let we join Tile Williams as he been go now O'Neill Street.
Finally, to do right 3 minutes after 2. Now you up the pan. Now you grab and sit down. I hot the lights in the parlor. So I see people that move up and down now. Now I put on the front lights. The movement continue. Now I see one average height boy. He cover my face. He look at the back. Now put on the back light. Now you then kick the door there. Within the 2 places. Then once I just see the front light go off. Then pull the bulb. Then I move now. Then try for open the window. Then go front. Now then go force the metal door open. Then get something. Then take the bound the metal door. Then kick the wooden door and go inside. But I mean, they try for call. Then they can say, give me the phone. Now give them. And they say, where the money? Now say, money no day. Then they say, well, give me the dollar. Give me $1. Then they say, you see the dollar. You get 8 people in America. They talk say, you get $1.
Okay, they tell you get 8 people in America.
Yes, now say, nobody no can give me $1. Leon self they won't give me. But by then they don't take me school back, they don't exam. When I get school documents and give me money. I say I no get. I say I'm in school back, you don't also. I say look, the money where they inside there, I forgot buy the Indian matter and then turn the bag now. They take all the money. Where they did? They say also this one too. Papa got 9 and begin to they give me money in a net. And I say, look the money where they have been a net to 90s. 9 then take them. Yes. Then they say, if you not give me where the gold give, where the jewelry is them. And I say, me no get. Then he say, the man they say, but we are trying. Then they put me and bear me down. Okay. And it swell soon. Okay. Then they say, talk quick, could they catch you much? I say, well, how I go talk now? Then they see what we go and computer, then they pick and then they say, where the charger? I say, the charger? I don't get. Then they take and they put another under. And I say, where you picking? I say, no day. Where temple? I say, no day. And then begin scatter the house. And they take things and they carry them home.
Oh, are there people, almost people in we can't.
I two are inside, but then get the one then I do with them, they pass the
things they go.
Yes.
What didn't they happen? So the neighbor they no wake?
Well, I've been there Allah. Then they say let them try me much. Me they make noise. Then one guy slap me. Yes, when they don't try me again. Slap me. Then the other one sweep me. Now for the knock me in the child. Now I get this bomb swollen.
Then people are out to car.
They are even they tell them say go tell them go they don't move, they don't pack. Now then they tell the other one say tell them where you get this go. Make it start the motor car.
So much money did you
Well, I've been getting about 300 and something inside the back. I've been getting 900 way up now. Then I've been getting 2.5. We say for happy they say what a bag. And then they turn all the bag and then they pick. I can't sit down behind. They bring me come, I can't sit down. Now dining room. And then see one F up the table. Like and I say, well, yeah, they kill you, nobody will hear you. I say, well, no, kill me. They can't rape you. I say, well, no, rape me, I'm a big woman. And they
well, we don't know, curfew can do, but they wonder how this day happen.
Really, this is very unfair to the ordinary people and we they are they really stress.
Yeah.
So I think say vigilant groups them for the but on the coffee again, you know, what the police they need for the patrol. Then the patrol yes, but they need for do more. Go na then corner. Now they then they destroy people then.
Anyway, I think to say, you know, no more way you don't find for form vigilante group, then go say other things.
No, the curfew. No,
yes, the curfew not gonna allow that. Yeah. Anyway. But anyway, what for going on at this as some clip them as we be done to cover this service street bridge where this massive will be before this massive will happen. One for showing that the clip and they having they look like.
I never wish to go. I don't be I mean, a police officer will deploy in our service. This road, the main important road, where all the big men there are this road here. The president, the IGO, the DIGO, they all the pass at this road. So we don't talk at television for this road. Government give money for me, they can make this road. But the way the man do this work, you understand, this work not correct. Right now, this is a dead trap. Pure dead trap. And this. The SLR engineer, the back come, they come look this place because it's fearful right now. People there as a security, or something like this, they will not bring them to notice anything will happen and go get for the time to come.
And then start to up England view. Policeman, we open this road. Last time I see him, you know who can find for the people there. That's all not. The one use the word say, and I won't get tax, so they are the big. Then the government, then possibly, then they make a fine for we as the aluminium.
No, but now somebody go and say, you media so leaving the ICC, which engineer me the maker. Why, what you see so far, I mean, the mixture, why you don't make that was not better what you do?
Well, that man and contractor, I believe, say, I can't, if I know this mission is good or not good, because I'm off for story, and I'm off for the area story number still.
Yeah, well, of course, in China, you don't work now. Why? But this is a part of your own taxpayers' money. Then I man do it so. Why we don't go above? So you think about what you say? This is a good work you do?
Look bad.
Look bad.
My name is Indolo Nicholas. I'm not really happy for that because even this bridge and this year and then get the money, the architect, the contractor for coming this bridge and the way they make it is very poor. No cement, no mixture of the cement is poor. Don't know iron rod, but the waiting and cold.
No, okay, so just these few days, we don't come make, of course, the bridge don't damage your back.
Yes, this 7 days railway starts to come because from last week Thursday to now, they damage this bridge here. So certain things anyway they happen in this country here. Not to all man the right project no more. It's in an engineer, the right hand they go get money for come make any waiting a call. Or rather be say in an architect. Really, the thing the way they do in this country here, some of them things they not really correct because it really poor. Not all man no more they can no more. He say now this is perfection. If I do the interior first from there.
Today we can look at Sept Street Bridge and William Bridge. Then bridge and a bridge we can get challenged in this place. For see that people who they use here and the vehicle who they use here can get serious targets. Like one at this William Bridge. You find out say on Sept Bridge, tell them they don't crack. Like you get line. And even on the house there where they over the BTF now, they get risk for now. And we come out there, we go to the service street, we go to look at the bridge itself, for see how vehicle they use there, and when they now themselves over the samba, the gutter, when they use. But find out, say, even this big building, within this service street, find out, say, we return the one where they put, they say, now one guy I road down in Olam, and people they come and say, for this kind of road, all that place, it's risky for a big building like this. Now it is so. And then they call them authorities and can watch this building within there. So for see that say even this pillar where they put so don't broke or down there, then they call the authority, let danger not happen, and let them can check around there and that building where they make sure for see that say then go able for or let the problem not go happen tomorrow. And even the oversight the other which I said now the service streets we find out say the dossier they cut small And towards this bridge, as we look at the authorities and how they go see for camp bridge, when they go give problem to Baba. This is Williams from Slbc We Yus report.
Now we bring you the full report on what may happen na Savage Street Bridge where the bridge been collapsed. This report na Mariam Asuma and William Wise put them together.
This bridge we broke so. Now one part the important bridge them na the country. More like we plenty people they come out from this part na Sept Street for come by St. John for enter na the central business district. People them working come out at this end for come now they find it difficult because this bridge we don't broke so. As first them now one part the simple them for make them go kind of the central part na Freeton. And same way so go na the office them for doing the day-to-day affairs. This bike one at the sea. Be there on top this bridge, the same way one for pass, with the bridge broke. But the bike man will be dead, not be die. But he gets plenty wound them, na body. But now they respond to medical treatment. Philip Kamara, now one person will tap around Savage Street Bridge. And same way so be see what happen. It be get for explain.
It's 5 o'clock here, we dey down here, so 3 boys then be there under the bridge. So likewise, maybe they down here by the water side part. So like, we just see them away something cut can down where the bridge go can down. Secondly, the bike man be can down with in one grain, will not be there with any passenger. So like the 3 boys they will be there, 2 boys then be there will be able for escape. So the one they mindul, neither the only victim will left, will die under the rights now, will not able for escape. The 2 then they don't go for treatment. The one who don't can go to St. John, the other one some other people in camp for how they can go. So now that be happening.
For sake of this bridge will be done broke. The mayor on a Freeton, even at Sawyer, be gone for candy, and he be get this for say.
Raise the question of maintenance. Maintenance of the bridge from an engineering perspective, but I would say there's another issue, which is illegal building construction under bridges in the city.
I said Fufana, in according to Ram, and be done cross for going at the other part with this bridge for done.
Mama, now will they come? Okada, they come? Then 2, 1 boy, 1 girl, and they before me. Then they come. Me they behind them and they can't sing. I have a father, will never ever fail me. I have a father, will never ever fail me. Oh, Jesus is my father. Will never ever fail me. We never fail me. We never ever fail. Now that they can't sing, the girl hold the boy in hand. Boom! Pardon them. The person push me. And the people the person push me. They push me to them.
As all this be, plenty people now they open yai, but always airline bridge and other bridge them. For sake of the way manner how we day, as they say, now the only bridge now we don't left, we plenty motor and people them they pass up and down, but they in bad shape. This make them be called on the SLIA for make them go address this bridge, for make get problem. As they say, they don't get crack them, and now don't feel like a death trap. For sake of the bridge, where them for done, plenty people ask different question. If the Salon Roads Authority, nobody's crack, we don't do for long time now. Engineer Peter Come, and the Director for Property Management, na SLIA.
It come as small surprise because we just come out there not say too long yet, we'll do some maintenance work then day. But when we don't look quickly now where this don't be, wait happen, why make it happen? We don't understand small now. Although big fair not today they will get for do.
So what's not the quick fair not way when I don't do so?
We don't notice quickly say this so the footway being hold the bridge because family from no say the side of the motor they pass and on top of the table, then the tea where they carry that on top and the foot them they hold normal table there. So the foot will be hold the bridge, the side where they towards the St. Anthony Church where they go towards Stadium. That's what they call the west foot of the bridge. in like any bridge food, it's not on top dirty. So we discover say from that time to now, that then November to now, some cities in them, brother or sister them, where we don't know why, don't go under the bridge, then go the dig them for pull clay for make them cold pot and then till the day.
As this storm be, what's in the quick response where SLIA get for fix this bridge and other bridge them self-way now on a death trap?
Really want to do plenty things. What if family for know? The thing that we SLIA they control for we all when the property them what they call the road assets and then thing and day. Then one of the things that we then they are pass map. When you look bridge so it costs plenty money for maintenance and for build and buy it costs plenty money. So the SLIA we always defend for make we go get priority in the system for get some money more what they make. But we all know it just pass on top we all in the country. In fact, not it. We na the COVID system.
With support from Mariam Asuma.
Well, that's will be happening yonder, and also people then they watch. But then we been reporter, we've been done they bring news about this bridge all the time before this massive for them. Well, we want for introduce to Tile Williams.
Tile tell Fambuladu.
Fambuladu, good evening.
Alright. Tile, you know the person where don't bring reports them, even the report there where we show first before we show the collapse. Now you been bringing them calm. Tell me that day, because you said call me again, tell me say now this don't happen. What's you been there first of all that day?
Well, actually, I was saying before this thing happened, the Monday I passed on the service street. I hear like where the motor passed there, like where the bridge is shake. Now call the councillor. I said, councillor, I said, the bridge here, I said, since we report, we don't see no response, but the bridge is not safe for councillor. I said, what do you for do? We don't get. I said, hey, say the day for let this thing happen, I go back to the councillor. I just the reach place, now they no more bugudu. I said, what do you make sure? Now the councillor say, he said, William, he said, this bridge don't follow. I said, this bridge, before I watch the stream now, all the camera begin film.
You say also apart from the Savage Street Bridge, been the showy place where we bring where another railway line bridge.
Yes.
I don't know how you see the railway line bridge.
The railway line bridge itself, now to go no more go for Puito because now you don't get pressure now safe. And in sense if people want to understand that bridge very well, let them know that bridge they ace their aid. They're going to say not to safe side even in the past now. And now the problem with now that the railway line bridge now, all the mosquito, the pressure there now, all the mosquito that they use. Even this even server card, you see the big container there, 40 feet, now they use. So it's like the pressure now don't go on that bridge now.
Okay, because of the Savage Street problem,
yes,
they don't divert going on.
And the other would not day because I didn't know more. Okay, this Savage Street look like say them they put clay there and a lot of other things. So how you manage notice say this bridge get issue?
Alright, we have done the bridge, we find out say that the mine under the bridge that they put clay. Time can say if I go down the way, I find out say the bubble they say if I meet the under the police there so. Now I say what you do there? They say you can't answer, we'll go choke you. Some fear be there under it, then they put iron, but I not say authority then the aware of this country will be. Because if you don't get access to television, Facebook they will go show you now, waiting there happen. From last year, who don't say nobody see nothing the question they'll be happy.
Yeah, constantly I remember say you be on the yes. Even at one point in time you bring in a way where the way I edit them for show the people them the exact picture of what they carry on there. Especially we talk of whether they ask about this mining.
Yes.
Like then they undermine something like that. So I remember you carry the councillor go down.
Yes.
You know, the councillor himself, what himself been do after the intended because himself I remember you talk to her, you can't go right on it.
Yeah, the councillor when you talk to her, the councillor they say cancel. He didn't forget to cancel this, that. Yesterday, could you imagine Mayor Gaffota we say canceling another this. So you don't say it don't shock we because the council where the country we don't say they another police. Yes. We don't outside this thing they go. Then even like they are big building where they billion or so, we find out say they say the bank the water for let the water not go before among them. You find out say the water broke the banking. Yes. So much challenge within that bridge. This halfway left from this south side box to for go up now to the service street to St. John side. Like that building now all half side. All the other for don't go down.
Okay. But when you hear this collapse, when you reach the what's information will you get that? Because we get, you know, some conflicting reports, say somebody then there on that day. What do you get from people?
Yeah, we talked to one guy where he say that then 3 been gone that day. And in that driver, he said they can go toilet day. And then 3 they can go toilet. He said when they hear the sound, then 2 won't go so. Then this other guy when they talk now say he did under this up to now stone door left now to this net we will be coming. Now then say in left under the stone. So when you go so I think you know before come on.
But you know one the direction.
You know one like the left hand side. You want to the right hand side when you complete the kind don't bury. So that's so will you come say now.
So that person then will presumably left in people then testify say they not see him?
Yeah, well, the one border will be the corner of the service. We talk say up to down they not see border and in should say in border they don't.
And you know say border Blangodi?
Yes. And people they say they see him.
And the 2 people then testify say yes. I mean the 3 be there.
Yes.
Okay, well I think say that one day now food for thought and we pray that similar thing like that they not go happen again. You know, make God cover we all. Thank you very much, Tilly Williams, for your relentless effort what you do for the Service Street Bridge. And not only the Service Street Bridge, then you know now, we don't they bring different areas them, when a disaster prone areas them for sure, so that the people them were responsible go seemingly, you know, step up the game and make we mitigate or even avoid the kind of thing. And anyway, now so it be, well, we carry on with the rest of the program, Dan.
Alright, one for again, as we used to look at the health, hygiene, sanitation at the Western District, where we used to go working at the Waterloo dump site. Well, we enjoy Dumbuya and Mossi join together for send this report.
This now Waterloo bombing, where they by Freetown Highway. This bombing done they from 10, and the people in King Canto dirty, according to reports. Now Council they in charge of this bombing. This is the first time where the dirty they cannot treat. That don't make the dirty and the treats. They make plaba. This is one part of the thing them where they call sick for people them where they around the community. That don't make most of the people where they pass they cover their nose. As the team be they pass with the camera, we be talk to some people and at this thing get for safe.
Where you can go inside, the Matuka and now where they can. And the bag don't sit in the street. Don't sit down with Baruma, don't where they can. Inside bag is there. It is inside bag. Where you come, the two times I made the can go inside. But when I'm to come at the way they can, the street side of Florida, because why for road no day for go inside. All man no get myself on here because now police for me. I use the police. Where they buy you some 2 cities in Abuja. But the place because all man don't say the street. The community no they do nothing. I don't know what thing I do problem. Now they take a more the smell they got out to people. I was almost get good enough. I'm a mosquito, not the malaria.
So we do the big medical school and the police officer and the people out of the streets, let them go down and then box. So then people they cancel the see, they even pay for cancel the see. This is don't they disturb we never understand how come the can't get a community self. This is called song. It's in the junction. The smell is bad. They disturb very one.
Will not happen. Will be get for talk to one party workman them within the waste management team. Abraham Cabo, it tell the team how they can feel what it does they cannot fit.
Well, because okay, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and big one then really about the machine, correct machine to handle the pushing inside. So you can ask me, but if you overcome then why would it control the people there to make them come inside? We got some people there can come. 8:14, they're not good for car. People must go right and pass one day so because the road is bad one. So I miss all. However, normally, you know, we didn't do that. Although we don't get out from the worldwide, say if they do that because nothing will be nothing. And that's make good and is actually for see people to come here and collect money from them. You know.
It continue for say.
You need the machine we didn't have the car away, they provide for you. like from city council self, let government provide and let do it from now, stagnant, that really machine.
We use Jorian Dumbuya and Moses send these reports.
The Minister for Local Government and Rural Development done one-day talk with people to make them look inside the 5-year strategic plan for people who get to do with the local government business. Well, after the program, we on Safa Moriba, they talked to the Deputy Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Melrose Kagu, inside this interview.
Honorable Melrose Kagu, the Deputy Minister for Local Government and Rural Development. Well, we've been there Kenema City for let we get a constructive dialogue on a 5-year strategic plan. The strategic plan for the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. When now in the ministry they develop now with support from the European Union. Because when we can at the ministry, actually with the Honorable Minister Tambalamina, we deem unnecessary say we not be able to forge ahead effectively and efficiently for deal with the 2 tiers of local government when the chiefdom administration and the local government administration when they deal with the councils, because we not get strategic plan. And now this strategic plan will they develop, we go really help we for able for deliver the medium-term development plan.
What are some of the things that will not be discussed during our engagement na Kenema?
Well, we did discuss about the role of central government and the role of local government. We really want for get the different roles that they play, and so that the people then go able to understand very clearly, because you know say the local government issues now about mainly for service delivery. His Excellency the President is very keen about delivering services to the last man in the village. So for that sake, we need for the people to understand what in the council they do and what in the chiefdom supposed to do.
When we talk about anything where something like qualification, so forget position within the council, not now but in the near future?
Well, it's very interesting because we know say service delivery actually go with capacity. And that capacity issue then a team where we don't work on, we don't get a capacity assessment of all we councils them, and we try for actually design a capacity building strategy where they lead to training for the different areas then, where we know say if that capacity they build, they will deliver the services. So as a matter of fact, we then so that we go able for let the chiefdom and the local council administration, where most of the time now they can get tension, for let them understand their respective roles, even as then are key stakeholders for the development of this strategy.
All right, well, we want for being this sad one as a former SLBS man, where people they call Lord Deno, some man they call El Condor, some man they call you know, it gets people for one say now a very popular man. You can call him master. Well, I they talk about the late Dennis Smith. Some staff them we work with them, they try for member the late Dennis Smith in your time. So we go join Princess Gibson with that.
Lord Den or El Condo, you get bokubo kunimo, we get bokubo kunimo pinkola. Dennis Smith. Now be one man we making him in this country in the field of radio broadcasting. Now man we is sabi, he be sabi the Creole language. Not been too bossy, not been too much bossy. And he be no work, particularly when a last position we been get as the presentation manager, waiting for announcers, newsreaders and things. He be really strict on that area day, and he be really know in work. So with the big God, let God get and good. Plenty people in this country go remember Dennis. They go remember am for the phone. They go remember am for the way I will handle programs. They go remember am particularly for the adverts them. I been the handle advertisement.
You see, Dennis Smith now possible sabi very well from where I come now. One of the popular news readers them where we can listen to, we can enjoy and we can deliver them sports updates and then other local language, particularly Creole, the Creole experts. As a journalist and a fourth estate practitioner, I possibly learned from, and he was very jovial, now a good friend, because the way they pass, now for gonna me us at the Siam, even the same way we get in small tribulations, we've been there with him, and not a bad person to we as such, and I'm very sorry and regret way it don't pass. I wish him family and in close relations them condolences, tell them Osh for the day.
Well, first of all, Mina Mohammed King Milan Bangura, and I want first of all say condolence to the family of Mr. Dennis Smith. I mean, I'm possibly know him, and I know him way back. If somebody see me right now, we in the book Facebook, no say definitely for talk about Mr. Smith, because when I'm small, I can always see this man they pass a whole street. You can come SLBS. You know, I'm possibly they encourage me, and I will tell you as a musician, when I release me 4 single, where I record, the man will play on radio for me. So I begin working at possibly they advise me for take care. And talking about the broadcasting side, he also very mature. When it comes to Creole, now expert, you know, and I always they admire him and really make sure say if I did like so, they like for courage, because he always tell me say broadcasting business out of money. He say just get the passion for do just go on and do what they do. The money will come later. So that give me the courage for do. As I'm talking to you right now, I get that philosophy then I mean say I don't do the work because of money. If money can come, but now the passion for the job, now that he put into me. So I say thanks a lot, you know, and may God be on good word. And USAID, and by the grace of God, as sure says his family definitely will consult themselves by the loss of this wonderful man, being so rest in peace.
Alright, well, we go for a short break. We'll come back. We'll bring you the text message we don't send. Diamond.
Alright.
Welcome back. Now we want for inviting Nandewa Tonka for making give you the text and WhatsApp message where you don't send so far. Nandewa, welcome.
Thank you. Well, so fun with them when they watch the program. This is some of the text and WhatsApp message you don't get the program so far. I will start with this. We say Dan and Lucian. Now good evening, no. I'm glad for una too. For we una too because what can I bad in the last time. And I also glad for the question we wanna be asked the Abo Master. They come out from George F. Davis na Badin. This other one they come out from Boss Elena Duazak. He say, we use, trust me, the biggest problem in our country now lack of maintenance because we still get some bad road and bridge them. And you know good for we in the country. This other one say make the soul of that young man day where die in a bay continue for rest in peace. It come out again from Boss Elena Duazak. This other one say I dey beg the government for make it change about the markets. So trade center for the youth man them that side they come out again from George F.L. Davis na Badin. This one come out from side with Zito na Hill Station. He say when you see the problem there in the other Mayan community, he say you go forget but the problem there within the community and this thing they also really good for we in the country. This other one say we use una tanky from Francis and Sumana na Duazak. This other one say Abo. The thief business don't really bad off na the country. This other one say, trust me. Now to Ben waiting where you show it can really come to pass. This other one say, in things say, the authority them waiting inside them they for start for the watch way use because then they show you the thing them before it happen from concerned citizen. This other one say, way use una take it for where una they give correct news na the country. He say, but say the thief them. He said the thief man them say don't pass mark at the country. He said na Papa God no more, they sorry for we. This other one they come out from Boss Elena Duazak again. He say, anything say now the Salon police for start the next patrol. Now the mountain area them say because the thief man them don't boku and they destroy people. This other one say, Abo, he say, look what's in them people and do. He say, make water one guy. Where them go thief that big mommy day. He say, them go they as soon as they try. House alone don't turn like now. Well, I will tap now so first Lucian and that because plenty more message on inside, but I will continue as the program they go on.
Thank you very much, Nandewa Toronka. Well, you see Nandewa style, eh? Nandewa not a woman with funny at all. No. Anyway, we will take few bits. This one are from the Institute of Public Administration and Management. Somebody don't go pay. Now you sit this in name Patrick S. Kamara. Maybe after we do announce, we'll hand over to Nandewa because that college day. Leifen Patrick S. Kamara for getting you sit.
Alright, we'll get this Nasit card. And it belongs to you, Alpha Moret Touré. We'll get an answer about Mr. Touré now for Monday forum. We'll get an answer with Nasit card. No play with them. This is now you.
Alright. Well, that's easy we make it the one. Yeah. Anyway, we dey push the program go before. First Assembly of God Church na Ambu Street. Then don't turn by now. Forget them family in gathering 2020. Let me join Sulukudubuya as he been go there and talk to one of the pastors.
Reverend Francis Isaac Sise of the First Assembly of God Church. The pastor. The church leadership gets Reverend Molabia Kamara as the senior pastor. We have Reverend John Sylvester Aliu, as the assistant pastor. So me as the associate pastor, and they oversee the young people in the church. Well, this church, we're in our First Assembly of God Church, Ambrose Street, where then they call long-term Timney Church. Now a very long church, now a very tea church in this country. And over the years, we don't get a program where now we flagship program where we call Family in Gathering. Where in that program we also incorporate the sister churches around where they come together. So we get a big program for that day. For this year, we do with Thanksgiving with the conference, with 5 days conference, which will start next week Monday, the 21st, and it will end the 25th, we're on Friday. Yes.
So, other than the watch, you will wonder, waiting for come out of from this celebration, both the conference and to the Thanksgiving.
Well, Bokutin, as we all know, the country they go through a very difficult moment with the COVID-19. As a result of that, church has been closed for quite a while, about 4 or 5 months. And we just opened back recently. Like I said, just now this program, now the flagship program for the year. So take a say, even though church had don't close, they will all just open now. We can't afford for let go this program because it's very important. It don't bless the life of the years. So now it makes so we decide say we will observe social distancing, all the protocols we govern the COVID-19, but we will still go ahead and get this program because we don't get a lot of testimonies from people as to how this program don't bless people over the years. Like I said, for this week, this coming week when they come, we get 5 days conference. 5 days conference where the title now, The Manifest Presence of God in Strange Seasons.
Alright, we want for bringing like this as Pepper don't turn boy picking because even when you check, because the Pepper now even there pass rest. The pepper from 5,000, 8,000. This make one master farmer where they plant pepper in self camp to we. I talk to him. Which make pepper there so.
Nina Pajbila, master farmer.
Master farmer.
Yes. The Minister of Agriculture with one NGO they call NWRO. Retired Brigadier Komba Munde. He said, "I will register Okada rider. The always and I will register. He said, I will register ex-combatant. Kabila na dem boss. Register all for plant pepper, plant cassava, plant yams. But this will register at the shame for work and house to people there. Fertilizer, 1 bag, 500,000. Chicken dome, 70,000 use. Ogg dome, 50,000 use. If you don't buy all that, the Minister of Agriculture, they see you. How you go expect a person go sell the pepper? For one free trial, go and sell 2 million for 1 bag pepper, Papa. But they sorry for one toya, but on the strain. So if the ministry, really like when I go Guinea, the Minister of Agriculture, they go to farm to farm, farm to farm. Guinea will be passed alone, farm to farm, they go look the farmer. But since when the part government done this, I just can't see the part. Might be on a trial. But the poor people they still there where like Akisido na farm where they tell me say election. Hey, Corona day, na don't need it also. But the angry way they come per mortal man, me mangrove bond this year over 400 to 800 thick mangrove. And able to get benefit. People for carry the mangrove no more. So if this Minister of Agriculture, the minister sit down on office, do like a Dr. Botinjos, a good nice and Erika rest na salon. Now barabara where they in Nigeria barabara Nerika resu. Now the Minister of Agriculture, so I beg the president, self, let the old people them. Like when I saw when I don't in this Slbc, let them not retire when I to tell me what now because when I good, any say when I talk, why didn't you me more? One director na Kenema. He say whether they know the pepper not doing. I make I bring this office. So anybody who want knows the for plant pepper this for let we this war on for we between September to January. Let me no more namofola we will get seed the seed for a plant September, October, November. Una you when they talk to me so and they meet nana biya we they can plant pepper there for because una no get chance una therefore work for the government. Let matter be you not forget SLBC. Then they give you sense then you if government they give so you gotta ride at them where they not the city yeah. They all they meet me for this paper. 1 grain labor, 120,000. 10 people and 200,000. The way they talk to now trust me transport because the auto I take say for the people they not own this country and not for gentry. So people and they see me finally remember say I get money. Right now to go park Casada. I can tell one of my man I get Okada let they go take Casada where I give 2, give 3. But just know the let God help we. If anybody they think the member of parliament and this always maybe represent during MPRC and maybe represent Western area for member of parliament. Food been there during the MPRC. So
right, well now so that master farmer don't talk. But I believe said that if you put effort, yes. Pepper enough for turn boy picking. Because pepper now the plant we plant and just like how we get a leaf, potato leaf, pepper self go available. Yes. But then yes, now supposed for deer pass pepper. Pass the pepper. So then the thing don't go. If I want to the iron is pepper don't go deer pass less.
The pastor farmer they talk say the one they will even help them plant. They all can get to Okada now. So when would I go plant again?
Well, that's the problem. Anyway, I don't know. I think say Nandiwa can get few text messages from Giwi, and they hope for we get a text message then from Nandiwa. Nandiwa, welcome. Give a quick one before we go.
I will continue with this. This one say I think say awareness for begin work with We Yus for no more but see them where they happen at the country more like disaster place them. This one say bravo to Tilly Williams for the good work. Keep it up. He said, now God no more will bless you. He said, I want to say, We Yus, now the best program, now the country. He said, I want to say, things say, authority them for begin check. All inside them, We Yus done the show. Because the disaster business, then the plans to the country. He said, I want to say, We Yus. He said, today, he said, he really deserve award for that. He said, I want to say, make that man the way die, continue for perfect peace. He said, I want to say, the rape business in the country. He said, don't boku. Anybody do a rape, they for kill them. So that the other one them go watch and stop the rape business of the country. Well, I think that will tap now so first.
Right. Thank you very much. Concerning waiting that texter say or WhatsApp messenger, we say he thinks say We Yus the best program in the country, then they will not talk about that. But then side they will be known they show you. You know, with me and you know, if we don't want to be hypocrite to ourselves, we know say really, we don't they show you some places them. And normally, what can not show you later on the thing happen, they tell you back, say, now this will be done the show, now this don't happen. We always look at the archives. So anybody wants the archives then there for making no say will be done they will do. Because we run all about the country. Come now, we they give you the materials because we get them. There in abundance because we get storage for keep the materials then. Dan, how you see them?
The next one, Sept, that Egan Street house. Remember that?
We don't show that house day. Again, even this bridge in better, we don't show them. Railway line bridge, of course, if they will show you for that you see. We get so many of them disaster-prone areas where we always they look and show you. Just like how that adverts go. We are there all about the country, you know.
Yes, and
so that's it. I think we need to be honest to ourselves and proactive so that some of them disasters are not going to happen like how it happen.
Well, that's so we'll give now the weekend, and we hope we'll go for meet back inshallah next week. But the producer now Lucian Ganda, we work so hard, and we believe we'll go now more. So to meet back again, that must say bye bye.